Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I'm playing the Crusader Mark II British battle rating 2.3 medium tank, and this is a quick one, yes. And the map is worth explaining. It's Carpathians, as it is named nowadays. I think it was Carpathian Mountains far back in the beta, and I want to flank. Look where the spawn zones are, look where the capture zone is, and how much open ground there is. And I love to do this. I don't even have to think. It's kind of just muscle memory to flank. But not just to flank straight ahead, but using here a little bit of brain, of map knowledge, of kind of when the enemy will arrive, when will I there be, and I use here the road, not the paved road, but a field way, if you will, and I just want to get as much speed into this thing as possible. It's 40 kilometers per hour, 42, 43, never mind, and we don't continue on the road. We then go behind this hill and turn around again, going on a rather parallel course, because the enemy seems to also have some small fast tanks, and I don't want to rush into them heads first. This tank is designed for flanking, for delivering a rather quick rate of fire with a decent penetrations on its AP shells. And we will come back to the shells in just a moment. The reason why I play this tank is because I need to respec it. Gaijin is doing this thing once in a while to remove or add things, engine injection, shell, smoke for planes, tanks, etc. Even ships are affected nowadays because of the lack of proper research and implementation in the first place. But hey, that's just me. And so I went into one of my favorite positions right here, and I catch here at Sys-30 and also a Puma off guard. The Puma just drove forward the second I fired, but we reload so quickly we can finish him off. I tried to machine gun down here the crew on that Sys-30, but I need to use a shell into the back of the hull, and we detonate him for a quick double kill. Quick one, nice one, good. So now I have to consolidate here my position. If somebody is coming around behind me, that's always a possibility, but it's rather rare, to be honest. And I know that there is a tank. I heard him fire, I saw the muzzle flashes and also the smoke from the gun. And I prepare here. I wedge myself against the back of the mountain here to gain a few extra degrees of gun depression. Although you don't have really all that much problems with minus 15 degrees of gun depression on the Crusader Mark II. Yeah, I always forget about those amazing gun depressions that some of the low-tier British tanks can have. Also, the turret rotation speed is really fast. Mine has 33.8 degrees. That is approaching high-tier standards, so no wonder this tank is behaving really nicely. Also, the reload of 2.8 seconds is really nice. So that is really great for this 40mm quick firing 2-pounder gun, and the penetration on the shells is with the stock one 71, then the upgraded AP CBC has 88, then there is another one, the Shot Mark 1, that has 80. I have no idea why that is even a thing. It doesn't really apply any sort of benefit according to the stat card. And now, and this is actually the reason why I played this tank for today, to respec it, as a tier 4 upgrade, we have the Shot Mark 1 AP/T. And what is that? Yes, that is actual APHE for the British. Previously, the British had just a handful of tanks that had APHE. I think it began with the Premium Independent, but that's just trash. Then we also had the Sherman II, which is more of an American tank. And then I think also the Churchill Mark I got APHE. Yeah, and now a lot of the low tiers also got it. Amongst them is also the Valentine Mark I and also the Matilda Mark II, which I still have to play. Maybe they get their own video. And also this map, this low tier fun, is just a relief from the monotony that is high tier APFSDS helicopter infused SAM gun breach meta. Yeah. And also their maps are really trash. This map it's good, it's great, I love it. Okay, and yeah, this map is too small for higher tier battle rating tanks, and maybe I would get tired of it after 100 battles or so as well. But I haven't seen this map, and I haven't played this tank in such a long time. And you can see why this is such a great positioning, because you have the side of enemy tanks, but you're not really spawn camping. Yes, this is an abusive location, but it's not quite the same on the other side, so the map is also not quite symmetrical, but I think that gives those maps a little bit of a charm. It just must not be too much of an imbalance. And here we go. And this is a bit funny, because an APHE shell, an APHE penetration would have been exactly good enough, and there you can see the downside of AP, because I just can't finish him off. I tried to hit the driver, I tried to hit the gunner or the commander, and finally we get him by, well, this tank has a weird crew layout rather, and so this was the reason why it took me so many shots. But we got a quick double strike, triple strike even, and we now got our ace. And now I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's already terribly close to the enemy spawn, but what else can you do? We have the capture zone. Oh no, actually the enemy is capturing it, which is quite unusual. The tricky thing is how to get out of this position right now. And I'm looking at the map, since I have not really played this map for quite a long time. Is there a secret way? Is there a secret ridgeline that I can use? Yes, there it is for the enemy team. And now we can use also here the many smoke grenades that this tank can launch. And this is, well, securing or covering our way back to the cap, and maybe even surprise the enemy, since I then come from the wrong side. That's at least the plan. And so, while we run to the hill, sorry about this one, couldn't resist, I observe here a little M4A3 105mm Sherman. It's always fascinating how balance in War Thunder works, even at lower tiers sometimes. That's just super special. And now the time of aircraft begins. So now there are a lot of aircraft already in the air, and they can easily bomb me or threaten me with rockets. Yes, even Soviet biplanes have rockets. Not the strongest though, but still, I have them. And some players really know how to make the most out of them. So this is now a dangerous situation, because I don't know where the enemy is, but one of my teammates is already in the capture zone, and now I can see the T-50, and we get the gunner and the gun breach. He is effectively out of the fight. And now I try to punch through the transmission and the engine to kill the rest of the crew, but I just don't have quite enough penetration. I aim for the back of the turret again, and there we go. Good stuff. And now we actually can capture the point. So while we run down the capture zone, and we also enjoy here a little bit of a bullet massage by some of the aircraft, what else is there to talk about? Yes, in theory I could say that I'm testing here the community, my community, a little bit with this video, just in terms of statistics, how many views and likes this video get, because a lot of people say very often, Napalm, I don't like this top tier stuff, I just enjoy low tier stuff. I want to see videos about low tier stuff, World War II stuff, and I honestly completely agree with this, but it's just the community always going for new stuff, for the latest addition to War Thunder, and a tank that is some years old is just not attracting here the most of attention. That's just how it is. And you can say what you want, but you know, it takes time to play this, to then make a post commentary about it, and also, you know, render it, upload it, thumbnail, video description, hashtagging, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And that is certainly something where I just want to invest my time as useful as it can be done. And obviously, well, the most high tier videos are mostly about a warning, just don't play it, it's not really worth it, or it's completely imbalanced. One thing that is balanced though is my shooting on some aircraft, and there is a biplane, so the question is, can we shoot him down? And come on, that looks good. Yep, good stuff. Yes, aircraft kill. That's the 7th kill. After that, nothing more happened, and that's actually the end of the match. Here we are at the results, and for our 7 kills and 1 air target destroyed, well, we got what did we get? 25,000 silver lions and well, in excess of 3,255 research points. and also a Survivor Award, which is always nice. First in team with well in excess of 2,500 score points. What a nice match, and there we go, we are respaded. That's it for me today, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other in the skies, on the waves, and on the battlefields of War Thunder.